Okay, I'm gonna be making a button using Macromedia, Fireworks, and Flash. I like to use the rounded rectangle as the base of my button, and so it gets a nice rounded edge and everything. I use the straight line vector for the play symbol, which is just a triangle face to the right. A little bit. Then I'm gonna flatten those so that it's just like regular paint or something. Fill in the triangle. And I'm going to flatten the rounded rectangle and the triangle together and make it 3D using double emboss. I'm going to move my light a little bit because it seems a little bit dim. Raise the width or whatever just to set it to your preferences and stuff. Make it really sharp or really smooth, whatever. Okay, and then I like to make it a smaller file than this, and I like to make the background transparent. So I'm gonna go into modify and canvas, and then canvas color, and you say transparent. Okay, then you go over here and you make sure it's at GIF, because that's reasonably smaller than a PNG, but it can also do transparency. So you do alpha transparency and then save it. I'm just going to title it button, or button 2. So I already have one. Then I'm going to go to Flash, and I am going to import to the library my button, which should be in my pictures. Gonna go down to button 2, which is the one we just made. Just say OK. I'm gonna drag this in here. Not sure why it's not showing up as 3D right now, but it should later. That shouldn't be much of a problem for now. Anyway, select your button and you right click and say convert to symbol. Make sure it's a button. Label it button. I'll do button 2 because I already have a button. And then you go into actions, enter this code. Make sure all the spaces and line breaks are in the right places. In the place where it says frame number, you're gonna enter 1 if it's just a play button for a movie, or if it's for a game or something, you enter whichever frame you want it to go, whichever frame the button is on, so that it can move on in the rest of the Flash movie. Then you click anywhere else on it, deselect the button, and you type in stop with open and close parentheses and a semicolon, like this down here, just like that, and your button is pretty much ready to go. So you insert your new keyframe. Let's just do a blank keyframe for now. Just leave that like that, leave it empty, and then we are going to export it just into, I like to use the actual My Videos folder on here, so I'm going to do that. I'm going to save it in there. Okay, I'm just going to export really quick. It doesn't work buttons don't work in the FLA format, so you have to export it into an SWF. So here's button, and there you go. Works perfect.